Information Canapial, August 6, 1945. A date forever seared into the chronicle of human history. In the skies above Hiroshima, a lone American B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay, carried a payload unlike any other. This was Little Boy, a weapon of unimaginable destructive power, the product of years of clandestine research, the atomic bomb. At 8:15 a.m., local time, it detonated over the heart of the city. The world as we knew it vanished in a blinding flash. The explosion, equivalent to 16,000 tons of TNT, unleashed a force of nature never before witnessed. A searing white-hot fireball, exceeding the temperature of the sun, engulfed everything within a 2-mile radius. Buildings crumbled into dust. People were vaporized, their shadows etched onto the remaining walls, grim reminders of the lives extinguished in an instant. A monstrous mushroom cloud, towering miles into the sky, became a terrifying symbol of the atomic age. The bombing of Hiroshima marked a turning point in human history, the dawn of the nuclear age, and a stark reminder of our capacity for both incredible innovation and unthinkable destruction. The events of that day continue to resonate, shaping our understanding of warfare, technology, and the very essence of humanity. The path to Hiroshima was paved with secrecy and urgency. Deep in the deserts of New Mexico, a top-secret endeavor known as the Manhattan Project was underway. The world's brightest minds, driven by patriotism and fear, toiled tirelessly to unlock the secrets of the atom. The stakes couldn't have been higher. World War II raged across the globe, and the Allied nations were locked in a desperate struggle against the Axis powers. The development of the atomic bomb was seen as a race against time, a potential trump card that could end the war and save countless lives. Scientists, engineers, and military personnel worked feverishly, overcoming immense technical challenges to harness the power of nuclear fission. Led by the brilliant physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, the team at Los Alamos National Laboratory raced against their German counterparts, aware that the fate of the world might hang in the balance. On July 16, 1945, the world's first atomic bomb test, codenamed Trinity, took place in the New Mexico desert. The blinding flash and mushroom cloud that erupted from the desert floor announced the arrival of a terrifying new era. The decision to use the atomic bomb was a complex and agonizing one. With the war in Europe over, the conflict in the Pacific raged on. Japan, though on the verge of defeat, refused to surrender unconditionally. American casualties were mounting, and the prospect of a costly invasion of the Japanese mainland loomed large. President Harry S. Truman and his advisors faced a momentous decision: to unleash the terrifying power of the atomic bomb, or to continue the bloody conventional war. Advocates for the bomb argued that it would save American lives and bring a swift end to the war. They believed that a decisive demonstration of force was necessary to break Japan's will to fight. Opponents argued that the use of such a devastating weapon was morally reprehensible, particularly against civilian targets. In the end, President Truman made the fateful decision to authorize the use of the atomic bomb. The targets: Hiroshima, a major industrial center and military port, and Nagasaki, a city of strategic importance. The decision remains a subject of intense debate to this day. Hiroshima, a city vaporized, a world transformed. The Enola Gay, having taken off from Tinian Island, approached Hiroshima under a clear morning sky. The city below, unaware of the impending doom, went about its daily routine. At 8:15 a.m., the bombardier, Thomas Farabee, released Little Boy. The bomb fell for 43 seconds before detonating 1,900 feet above the ground. The world erupted in blinding light and searing heat. The devastation was unlike anything ever witnessed before. The bomb's hypocenter, now marked by the skeletal remains of the Genbaku Dome, became ground zero for an inferno that consumed everything in its path. Buildings were reduced to rubble. People were vaporized, leaving behind only their shadows seared into the pavement and walls. Those who survived the initial blast faced a horrific ordeal. Hiroshima, once a vibrant city of 350,000 people, lay in ruins, a testament to the unimaginable destructive power of the atomic bomb. The aftermath scars etched in flesh and memory. In the aftermath of the bombing, a scene of unimaginable horror unfolded. The injured, many with horrific burns and injuries, wandered through the rubble, searching for loved ones and desperately seeking medical attention. Hospitals, overwhelmed and ill-equipped to deal with the scale of the disaster, struggled to cope. Medical supplies were scarce, and doctors and nurses were forced to make agonizing decisions in the face of overwhelming suffering. Survivors known as hibakusha faced a lifetime of physical and emotional scars. Radiation sickness, a debilitating and often fatal illness, claimed countless lives in the weeks, months, and years that followed. Cancer rates soared, and genetic mutations, passed down through generations, served as a grim reminder of the bomb's enduring legacy. The bombing of Hiroshima left an indelible mark on the soul of Japan. The hibakusha, ostracized and discriminated against, carried the physical and emotional burdens of that fateful day. The moral reckoning, a shadow cast over humanity. The bombing of Hiroshima triggered a global moral reckoning. The world grappled with the implications of such a destructive weapon and the ethical questions surrounding its use. The targeting of a civilian population, the indiscriminate nature of the weapon, and the horrific suffering inflicted on innocent men, women, and children sparked outrage and condemnation. The atomic bomb, a testament to human ingenuity, also represented our capacity for unimaginable destruction. It raised profound questions about the nature of warfare, the limits of military power, and the very essence of humanity. The legacy of Hiroshima is complex and multifaceted. It serves as a stark reminder of the horrors of war and the devastating consequences of nuclear weapons. Remembering Hiroshima, a legacy for the living. Today, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park stands as a solemn reminder of the devastation of that fateful day. The skeletal ruins of the Genbaku Dome, preserved as it was in the aftermath of the bombing, serve as a powerful symbol of the human cost of nuclear war. The park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a place of remembrance, reflection, and a call to action. The stories of the hibakusha, the survivors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, are essential to understanding the full impact of nuclear war. Their testimonies, often harrowing and heartbreaking, provide a human face to the abstract statistics of death and destruction. Their resilience, their determination to rebuild their lives and advocate for peace, is a testament to the enduring human spirit. It is our duty to remember the victims, to learn from the past, and to work tirelessly for a future free from the threat of nuclear war. Let the memory of Hiroshima serve as a beacon, guiding us towards a future where the dark shadow of nuclear annihilation no longer hangs over humanity. Don't forget to support me and subscribe to my channel, like and share so that this content reaches more people. Thank you.